Yeah, on October 15, we received a hazard call about an oil spill. And we sent our people there, and then nakita naman nila na wala naman oil spill. Okay. However, we found out also that there was waste on board the Glen Marine vessel. Two kinds of waste. Number one, yung oil, no, and bilge water. And the second one is sewage. And of course, we tested the samples there. We had it tested by SUBIC water. And of course, the sewage showed very high levels of toxicity. Then there were allegations that it was being dumped in SUBIC Bay. So we issued a letter to Glen Marine asking them to explain. And they are claiming that there is no violation of environmental rules. No. They also claim that they are not under the jurisdiction of SUBIC Bay SBMA. Okay. Now, as of now, based on their answer to our letter, we are continuing the investigation to make sure that the waste, to ensure or to find out where the waste actually went. No? And this is the key point there. The second point is whether the VFA, in fact, under the VFA, they are exempted from the SBMA rules and regulations.
So yung mga movements ba ng Glen, ships ng Glen, recorded ko dapat?
Yes, in fact, all of the ship movements in the bay are recorded and should be reported to us. That's a very critical point because it will show where they dump the waste. Now, if the waste is untreated, they are allowed to dump this in the open sea, 12 miles from shore. Okay, so that is the regulation. Now, in both cases, my understanding is that they are required to advise and to notice the Coast Guard. So, that's also part of the verification and investigation that we do right now.
So yung hauling ba nila ng wastewater galing sa ship, do they need a permit from SBMA?
Well, it's included in their CRTE. Kasi in their certificate of registration, they are authorized to do husbanding activities for marine vessels. Now, husbanding is a very broad definition. It means supplying, giving supplies. It means waste disposal, cleaning the ships. So, in that sense, it's included as well. My position always is that since we are responsible for this area, for the environment of SUBIC Bay, maintaining the cleanliness of the bay, that it is our responsibility to regulate all of the activities which might affect that. I can assure you, I will not be bullied on this issue. Because I think the principle that everybody would agree with, the stakeholders, etc., with due respect to the parties concerned, VFA, even Glen Marine, with due respect to them, nobody can be exempted from environmental laws. Put it this way, if it is proven that in fact the waste was dumped in SUBIC Bay, I think that is a basis for a cancellation of their authority because that is a clear violation of SBMA rules. Nobody is allowed to dump here. I think you know me by now. I will call this issue as I see it and based on the facts. Nobody has tried to call me about this and tried to make a regular.